Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. Our big story, a 23-year-old man charged with murder after police found his search and history and alleged location.
Avondale police arresting Jorge Molina, who's accused of gunning down a man in Avondale back in March.
But before they went to Google for answers, they had no motive or suspect.
Team 12's Michael Doudna takes us inside the case and shows us how police could use this information for cases impacting our everyday life.
A decade or so ago, this case likely would have been dead. Police admitting they had no motive, no suspect, just a video of an unknown car. March 14th, police believe the person behind the wheel of this car gunned down Joseph Knight. For months, police had no motive, no leads, until they went to Google with a subpoena and the video.
Give us the raw location information for anybody who is at this location, between this time and this time.
Further requests led police to this man, Jorge Molina, who they say shortly after the murder searched things like shootings in Avondale last night on his Google account, who drives a white Honda like the one in the video.
One count of murder in the first degree.
It's a murder charge coming almost completely from evidence collected by smart devices.
We have no admission and we have no physical evidence that connects him to this particular crime.
Attorney Russ Richelsoph says it would be hard to get a murder conviction with the current evidence, but if they connect Molina with shell cases found on the scene,
then they would have a physical tie. They have actually some physical evidence.
Now, police are going to all this effort for a murder charge, but what about for you and your everyday life?
I mean, unless you're a career criminal, you're probably not thinking about, this thing indicting you.
Ken Colburn of Data Doctors says those smart devices are watching their data accessible for sale or as evidence.
It's an awesome tool for law enforcement, just as long as it's not misused.
And that's the key here. Colburn says the information provides opportunity to break cases that otherwise might be left unsolved, but unless backed up by other evidence, could do harm. Both Colburn and Richelsoph stress that this evidence right now in this case is circumstantial, and unless you see this case or similar ones like it backed up with hard evidence, well, then this circumstantial evidence can usually be picked apart in a courtroom. We're live in the Alert Center. Michael Doudna, 12 News at 10.
Okay.